All right. Coming at you with another dev blog for my solo indie game, Myxos. Um, got a couple of big changes to go over in this one. The first one you're looking at with the updated character mesh and updated character skeleton, because now it works with the um, Unreal Engine 5 skeleton. So it's able to work with a lot of like those running animations and stuff. The poncho is glitching out into another dimension, so that's always good. Um, so still some issues. Got his sword clipping into his face, but I think it looks a lot nicer than the placeholder character. Looks a lot more finalized. Imported some animations from Mixamo to uh, fill out more of the actions. Probably going to add some more. For instance, I'd like an animation when you're healing yourself, and currently there isn't one for that, or when you're aiming the ranged attack, and there isn't one for that yet. But for all the major actions, there are um, corresponding animations. But that's the first of the major updates. Second one is we got an updated options menu, and the sound effects are working with the options menu. Currently, there's no music, but for like the waves, that'll be ambient volume for like the UI sounds and the character sounds. It's sound effects. We added a little bit. I swapped this one out with the one I was making. I purchased this from the Unreal Engine store, but I did add some stuff to it. I added the close button, um, added the ability to rebind inputs. Currently, that's not quite done because you can't rebind your inputs with your controller or your vehicle. But right now, most of the actions you're able to rebind your input for, and you can reset it. Um, the display settings do work. You can switch to medium. Graphics look worse, but I do need to reset some of the values when you lower the settings, so just so the shadows aren't so harsh. But we'll switch that back so it looks nice again. Nicer. Gotta reconnect my controller. So those are the two main those are the two main changes. And there are a number of other changes, hoping to get this game to a point where it's finalized, able to go out to the public in the next couple of months. So that's exciting. Got some updates with the shopkeepers. So if you buy stuff from them, stuff will disappear, and their names actually pop up instead of just vendor name. And there's a little bit more functionality, so I can more easily kind of swap out their meshes and make the different vendors different from each other. There's actually another vendor over on kind of the unfinished islands over there, just to kind of test some stuff out with that. Um, what else? There aren't a ton of other major changes. A lot of smaller changes um, with with the enemies. Yeah, that poncho's got a mind of its own sometimes. Got some lag. Got some lag because the texture's probably popping in. Yeah, gonna show these guys off. These guys are a little bit different. I I didn't really like their like constant attacking, and their rotations were messed up quite a bit. So changed a lot of that, and now they're kind of set up so that they fire 3 times and then they just stop, and then they'll fire at you 3 times before they just stop for a couple of seconds and reload, and then they'll just try to attack you again. And they still, that is a bug I do enjoy. I have intentionally not fixed that bug where their ragdoll just makes them fly off into the sunset. But yeah, all these guys are updated, so they function a little bit better. Obviously, nothing's perfect, but doing much better. These guys are squirrely. Got him. But yeah, all in all, I can't totally remember what else has been updated. I think it's just the enemies, the character mesh, and yeah, the controller just keeps disconnecting on me. Updated character, updated options menu, enemy changes, and vendor improvements. And yeah, otherwise, just a lot longer to go, ways to go on the art. Art and optimization and sounds and a whole lot of other things that just need some polish and some updates. But all in all, I'm very happy with where the game is going, and I'm trying to think of how to end it, and I think I know exactly how to do it. So once again, there are no real final changes to the boss, but the Sentinels, those pyramid guys, they have been updated, so their laser beam attack doesn't just automatically snap to you and kill you if you're close enough to them. And now it kind of just chases you around and deals damage if you get close enough to them. So I'll show that off. The goal is to eventually have them be actual enemies that you can kill and not just a clever way to keep the player in the game map. I'll let my stamina recharge a little bit before I get close enough to him. So, yeah, the lasers do chase you now, and if you are too slow about it, it'll get you. It'll get you. All right. And why not? We'll go slap the final boss around. I don't think there's anything new on him, but that is one of the other things that we are going to want to update before releasing the actual game. It's not really the most interesting thing in the world to just stare at this guy's shins while we beat him down, so hopefully we can make the character mesh a little bit more interesting. I think the plan for the final boss is to make him like a big angry looking sphere. Oh, that one deals a lot of damage. But yeah, hopefully make his ranged attack a little bit more intimidating than just kind of lobbing stuff at you. Yeah, doesn't even seem like it's aimed that well, but yeah. very happy with the game, with where the game is at right now, and I'm excited to see where it goes. And with that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.